And welcome to Wall Township here in Wall, New Jersey for tonight's Pope John Junior Alliance 10 and under game against the Wall Knights. Mike Formisano here calling tonight's action. As we get set to kick off, we've got captains on the field for the coin toss. The Lions coming out 1-4 on the season. Their lone win against Long Branch 2 weeks ago. And last week, losing 26-14 to the Manalapan Braves. And they look to finish up this three-game road trip with a victory over Wall this evening. A twilight game here in Wall Township at the Municipal Sports Complex. As we'll start with the sun setting, and it'll go under the lights probably by about the second half. So, captains on the field, waiting to see who will kick off. They're going to spot it at the Pope John 49. So Wall recovering the kickoff and the handoff, pitch back to number 1. He'll turn the corner going right. And a missed tackle by Pope John there. He's still on his feet, down to 40, the 35, and at about the 31, held up by number 5, Benny Platt, and a few other Pope John defenders. Nice up to the line, quarterback under center. Number 2 in motion, hand off to number 2, rounds around the left on a sweep, evades Ciliberti, now gets past Platt, down to the 15, the 10, and he's brought down at about the 10-yard line for another Wall Knights first down. Tailback going to the right, rolling through the defense. He's got one man to beat. Down to the 5. Touchdown, number 21 for Wall. A 16-yard touchdown rush. And the Knights go up 6-0. Gavin Anderson, the touchdown for Wall. After attempt for Wall. Quarterback up to the line. Rolls to his left. He's got it. Throws it downfield into the end zone. Nobody there. Incomplete. And so the point after touchdown fails for Wall. And they'll kick back off to Pope John, holding a 6-0 pitch over to Rosinski. Rosinski will take it on the left side. Tries to get around the Wall defense and is able to get down to about the 45-yard line of Wall. That'll be close to a first down. We'll see where the markers go. And the referees are saying, first down, Pope John. 4th and 3, Staub will throw it down to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth on the right side. Hedgepeth running to the 40. He's got it, and then some. Brought down at about the 34-yard line. And that's plenty for a Pope John first down. So Staub hooks up with Hedgepeth for the reception. And Pope John continues to march. Clements in the backfield. Staub will pitch it to Clements. Runs to his left. Past one defender. Tries to roll to the corner, but can't get free, and Wall bring him down at about the 41-yard line. About 16, maybe 17 to go. Single man backfield with Clements in the back. Here's Staub throwing it over to Hedgepeth. Makes the reception, but is met immediately by 2 Wall defenders. And a turnover on downs as we end the first quarter. Here's a snap, number 17 handing it. Oh, from 1 to 2, a reverse play, and the Knights pull up the Lions, and Pope John, Lucas Kelshaw, able to bring down number 2, but not after a substantial gain all the way down to the Pope John 40-yard line. Looks to throw to the right, fakes it, now keeps it, rolls to the right, and is met there by Rosinski, making the tackle, and the quarterback getting just back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 6. Quarterback under center, takes a snap, hands it off to the tailback, number 1, met by number 50 for Pope John as Colin Bauman. He'll bring him down. And Wall now facing a 4th down at about 5 or 6. I don't need to tell you how big a defensive play this is for Pope John here in the middle of the second quarter. Down 6-0. Wall in Pope John territory. The Lions trying to get the ball back before giving up any more points or yardage. Shotgun, number 17, rolls to his right, throws it down the field. He's got a man down there. Incomplete. Went right through the hands of the receiver. A bad break for Wall. Pope John will take it. And a turnover on down. 2:33 to go. Staub will pitch it to Rosinski. Rosinski to the left. Rosinski sweeping towards the sideline. And there's enough for the first down. Lucas Rosinski with the rush. Gets down to the Wall 49-yard line. And Pope John has a first down. Here's Staub. Fakes the pass. Hands it off to Rosinski. Rosinski cuts through the middle. Gets to the left side and down to about the 43 of Wall. Substantial gain for Pope John. 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4. Staub under center. Hands it off to Platt. Platt rumbles through the middle. And substantial yardage down to the 44. 5-yard run by Benny Platt. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Pope John. Clements in the backfield. Behind Platt. Here's the handoff. Staub fakes it. Rolls to the left. Going down to about the 40. And he's brought down at the 43. Just not enough breakaway speed to get past 81. And that will give the ball back to Wall with 3.2 seconds to go. Here's a snap. Man in motion. 17 has it. Confused in the backfield. Hands it off to his running back, number 1. He'll keep it. Roll to his left. He's past defenders. Rolling down the sidelines. Staub gets past Staub. He's got one man to beat. Oh, and Brzezinski comes up from behind and brings him down and saves a possible touchdown for Wall. A big tackle by Lucas Brzezinski. And that is the end of the first half. So, the Wall Knights will go into halftime with a 6-0 lead. Pope John will try and regroup and come out for the second half, looking to even things up. Welcome back to Wall, New Jersey, at the Wall Municipal Sports Complex, where the Pope John Junior Lions return to the field to start the second half against the Wall Knights. We're in twilight time now, dusk as the sun has set, and we are now under the lights here. Quarterback under center. I formation. Hand off to the running back. Number 1. Met in the backfield. Missed tackle. But he's finally brought down or held up there. Now brought down at about the line of scrimmage. Pope John 1-4 in season. Looking to finish off this 3-game road trip with a victory and make it 2-4. Pitch back to number 1 by the quarterback. Rolls out to his right, now cuts through the middle, gets to the 45, now down to the 40. He's got some running room. He's down to the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Wall. So number 1 for Wall, Jake Butkus, with the 57-yard rushing touchdown. Makes it 12-0, and now the point after attempt by Wall. Quarterback in the shotgun.
Extra point.
Rolls out to his right. Met in the backfield by Brzezinski. He avoids that tackle. Over to 21, who makes the one-handed catch. Holds on, and the point after is good. So, nice one-handed reception by number 21 from Wall. And the extra point is good. So, the Knights go up on Pope John 13-0. Here's a snap. 17 pitches it back to 1. 1 turns the corner, cuts up through the middle, goes right through the Pope John defense, down to the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown. So Butkus, Jake Butkus, with a 47-yard touchdown rush to go along with his 57-yard TD run, and it is now 19-0. Wall over Pope John. 17 under center. Here's a snap. He'll roll out to his right. He's going to keep it. Tries to turn the corner, and he's in for the point after touchdown. 17 looking to pass it downfield into the back of the end zone. Had nowhere to go with it, so he decides to keep it, and he runs it into the end zone for the point after. Staub behind center. Platt with Brzezinski to his left. Sean Clements in the backfield. Staub to Clements. Clements turns left. Rolls out towards the sidelines. Is hit at the 48 but keeps going. And his second effort gets him into Wall territory where he's brought down at the 49-yard line. Good second effort by number 23, Sean Clements. And that will bring it to 4th and about 3 to go. 4:15 to go. 4th and 3. A big offensive play here for Pope John. They want to keep this drive going. They got to get the ball to the 46 of Wall. Here's a snap. Staub gives it to Brzezinski. Brzezinski to the right. Brzezinski will roll out. Past the 45, down to the 40. Lucas Brzezinski still on his feet. And he gets down to about the 37-yard line. And a Pope John first down, a big first down for the Junior Lions. 2nd down and 6 from the 35. Staub with the ball. He'll roll to his left, being chased. Staub will hold on to it. Turns the corner. Staub down to the 30. And knocked out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. Just shy of a first down. So Staub couldn't find anybody downfield. Decides to keep it. Avoids the sack. Good alertness and awareness by Matthew Staub, holding on to that 5 from the Wall 31-yard line. Staub under center. Takes the handoff. He gives it over to Rosinski, rolls to his left. Rosinski trying to cut downfield. He does so. Takes out one defender. That is second. And he's got the first down. So Rosinski with a huge run to get the first down and keep the drive moving for Pope John. Pope John continues to march down the field. Staub under center, handoff to Platt. Platt rumbles through the middle for 3, maybe 4. And we'll have second down. 1 minute, 6 seconds to go here. Third quarter. Back to Rosinski. Rosinski turns to the left. Rosinski down to sidelines. And he's down to about the 15-yard line. And that'll bring up fourth down. But that will be in the fourth quarter as we have run out of time here. First down markers between the 10 and 9. So that's where Pope John has to get to keep the drive going. Staub under center. He'll hand it off to Rosinski. Rosinski right through the middle. Rosinski is in the end zone. Touchdown, Lucas Rosinski. Pope John on the board with 6. Lucas Rosinski taking the ball from Matthew Staub. A 15-yard touchdown. And Pope John getting back into this now, down 20-6. Up to the line for the point after. Here's Staub. He hands it off, gives it to Rosinski. Rosinski cuts the corner and into the end zone for the point after touchdown. So Rosinski doing it all. The 15-yard touchdown rush. And now he rumbles in from the right side for the point after. And don't go anywhere, folks. This game's not over yet. Wall leads 20-7. 2nd and 6 to go. 8:46 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. We got movement on the line. And the Lions come through with the sack on number 17. That is Jason Cofrancesco cutting right through the line. I saw initial movement before the ball was snapped, but I'm assuming to say the referees did not. And Cofrancesco was right all over that, cutting right through the line, getting to the quarterback, and a timeout by Wall. So, big sack on the play for the Junior Lions. Defensive play for Pope John. Trying to get the ball back, down by 13 with 8 minutes to go. Quarterback under center. He'll hand it off to number 1. That's Butkus. Butkus rolls around one defender. Tries to get around a second, can't do so. He's still on his feet, however, but finally brought down by a slew of Pope John defenders. And we're going to have fourth down at about 10 for Wall from their own 45-yard line. 7:05 to go, fourth quarter. It's 4th and 10. Nice quarterback under center. He'll pitch it back to number 1, to Butkus. Butkus runs through the 45, now to 50, the 45, now to the 40, and he keeps going. He rolls to the left, and he's got smooth sailing to the end zone. A killer against Pope John. Jake Butkus, his 3rd rushing touchdown. This one from the 40, so a 60-yard, from the 45, so a 55-yard rushing touchdown. 3rd of the game for Butkus. Here's Wall going for the point after. Man in motion. A little bit of a tie-up in the backfield, but 17 throws it down to 1, who makes the catch. Yes, he can catch the ball too. And the point after touchdown on the reception is good. Wall leads 27-7. So, 3rd and 10 for Pope John. 5:10 to go. Lions up to the line. Staub under center. Pitch back to Rosinski. He'll roll to the right. He's got Platt blocking for him. takes one block, gets down to the 38. Nice run by Lucas Rosinski. He's going to come up about a yard shy of the first down. So Staub up behind the center. Clements in the backfield. Fakes it to Clements, gives it to Rosinski. Rosinski rolls left. Rosinski looking for the sideline. Can't get there. Cuts upfield for about 5. It's going to make it 4th and 5 for Pope John. Lions up to the line. Staub behind center. Here's the handoff to Clements. No, he keeps it. Staub keeps it. Rolls to his right. Is met by defenders and brought down at the 34-yard line. And the Lions will turn the ball over on downs. 50 seconds to go. Wall will probably have to snap it one more time. In victory formation. There's a knee. And that'll do it. So the Wall Knights on 3 rushing touchdowns by Jake Butkus. And they were long rushing touchdowns. They take this one over the Pope John Junior Lions, 27-7. So both teams got to the middle of the field. Handshakes. Good effort by Pope John. They were in this one, even in the fourth quarter. A couple of bad breaks, a couple of long rushing touchdowns, and that was the difference. There's the horn. Final score, once again, from Wall Municipal Sports Complex. The Wall Knights defeat the Pope John Junior Lions 10 and under squad 27-7. Please join us next Sunday at noon from Pope John High and Middle School as the Pope John Junior Lions close out their season against the Toms River Warriors.